live with Troy Aikman's NFL football for the Atari Jaguar.
You have
all its glory.
You have no idea how excited I am to play the Jaguar with this awesome controller.
Whenever you got someone who's willing to play the Jaguar, if you're a fan of the system, you just got to go for it. And I know Matt's not too excited to be playing this game, but being a good sport, so.
The controller for this is like the Sega Genesis controller combined with one of those Tiger video games. You know what I'm talking about?
The Tiger video games?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Well, it's like it's like in a television controller.
Yeah,
that's what it mostly reminds me of.
That being built into it too.
But hopefully we don't have to use any of those buttons at the bottom. So I'm going to actually use the Cowboys because the only licensed player in this game is Troy Aikman, so I want to at least have one.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
So who do you want to be?
I am going to use the Philadelphia Eagles for Randall Cunningham.
Okay, cool. So we got a divisional matchup here. Let's see.
Let's play 5. Let's not get
Five's
crazy
good.
here.
Okay. We're going to go with 5 minutes. 5-minute quarters. Difficulty, we'll leave it.
Pro sounds good, you know.
Alright, so let's...
Is Dallas's field actually artificial turf?
In this game, I think it should be. Let's see, how do you advance?
We'll keep artificial then. B was to advance, Tom.
B?
Yes. And now...
Do not save.
We don't want to save this, apparently.
So you're a computer player for some reason.
Okay, that's not how we wanted it to work out. So...
Hit option. Alright, let's see.
This is going... Oh, wait. I know what you have to do. Go back. Okay, go to mode. Click on mode.
There we go. Oh,
now, two-player coach.
You could coach in this game?
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is head-to-head matchup.
Yes, that would be the head-to-head matchup.
Okay.
Because the helmets are clashing and there's explosions in the middle.
Yeah.
That usually means that head-to-head.
Alright, let's... Alright. Do not save.
Wow. Artificial surface.
And I'm player 1.
So there are other options. You could pick mud for some reason on top of rain and snow and grass.
I'm sure that wouldn't be too visually appealing, but that's a nice feature for the time.
For the time. What year is this game?
You want to call heads or tails?
Oh, I'm sorry.
This game's, I think it's 1994.
I'm going to receive 1994. Yeah, I just looked that up, so I don't know why I asked you that question.
I don't know either, so I was just telling you what you said, but...
So I'm having a lot of issues playing this game right now because Troy Aikman is staring at us through the entertainment center with the kind of a creepy face. You should look up what the game cart looks like because it's...
What is this all about?
Makes me feel really awkward. I don't know, we're buying teams.
You gotta accept the salaries. Hit options. Hit options.
This is too much. Can we just start?
Here we go.
What is this?
Just hit B.
Okay.
You know what to do. This game actually came out in multiple systems. I know it came out on the Super Nintendo. Uh-oh.
You're calling audibles?
I'm just trying to figure out which button kicks it.
So far, this looks like a cartoon version of Madden. I don't know if that's necessarily a good or bad thing. Okay.
So this was the only officially licensed NFL game on the Atari Jaguar. There was another football game called Brutal Football, Brutal Sports Football. Something like that. And then the really only other sports games you had was NBA Jam TE and White Men Can't Jump.
What a fantastic game.
Pick it off.
I don't understand what's going on.
Well, here you could pick your plays. You got different defensive formations for me. Sure, you got some different offensive formations.
Can you figure out how to pick a play? Because it just seems to be picking a play for me.
Are you're going player's choice?
Oh, is that what that is? Is it Ask Madden?
It seems like that's what you're doing.
Randall's just throwing passes up the middle. Oh, that was an interception. Never
Yeah.
mind.
I was gonna say these are covered plays. Yeah, so if you hit down,
What is a fake blitz? How do you fake a blitz?
there's fake blitzes. Basically, a fake blitz is when you come in strong like you're going in, and then you drop out like in a zone coverage.
Okay, that makes sense. So
I keep forgetting that the Jaguar is CBA in the opposite direction, so I actually threw to the wrong guy there.
Oh, you're playing Sega right now?
Yeah. What I do like about the passing in this game is the cursors come up right away.
Yeah, you don't have to click a button or anything. I thought I intercepted it, but it didn't happen. I mean, it was going nicely for me. I kept throwing the ball up the middle. One of the problems I'm already seeing is whenever you do go out for a pass, you only see one of your receivers because the aspect ratio is not big enough to see the whole field.
Yeah, that is a problem. I know in some of the earlier Madden games they had passing windows so you could see if your guy was open, but yeah, you're right. This is like really bad as far as that.
The field has this weird like curvature to it too, where it feels like we're playing in a cylinder or like a half pipe. When the screen scrolls up, you like get this weird like ramp feel to it. I don't know if it's coming across on the stream.
I see what you're saying. I haven't. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It does look like the field is kind of like dipped in.
Yeah.
Like an indent.
So, why do you think this game's not in true 3D?
Because it was probably developed first for a Super Nintendo and the 16-bit systems. A lot of the problem with the Atari Jaguar is that, however they programmed for it, man, it had basically like two CPUs, and one of them was a little bit more, from what I've heard through the internet, one of them was easier to program for, like the 16-bit system, so you didn't really have to update much. And then the other one that made the system more powerful was a little bit more complicated to program.
Okay.
So you had a lot of ports. Earlier Jaguar games were just ports of the 16-bit games, maybe with slightly better graphics and more voice samples. The reason I was interested in this game is because it's one of the cheaper Jaguar games, it being a sports title. I think I got it for about $10. Wouldn't pay more than that for it.
Ooh, yeah, Hail Mary pays off. That's a Hockey D-Slim classic right there.
Just throwing the Hail Mary.
Yeah. Gotta give a shout out to Hockey D-Slim for that. What was that? I don't even know what just happened.
Well, you threw a quick pass to the left side, so...
And I gained 10 yards somehow. I snapped the ball and literally I threw it 10 yards. Apparently, I was the last person to say anything in the comments on your channel.
Bye. Oh, you're playing Troy Aikman football? Bye. We'll see you later. You're playing the Jaguar? I guess I'll see you later.
Did you pick it?
Yeah. Oh, I'm coming.
I can't even tell.
Yeah, it doesn't do a good job of really indicating when there's a turnover. Like, you would think that the field would turn around.
Or it would have like a graphic that pops up and says, hey, interception.
Yeah, they could do like a... That would be good enough, or they could do like a Tecmo cutscene.
Yeah.
Pick it off. Oh my goodness.
So, this game came out 94, 95. What games were out at the same time, football-wise, for this?
In 94, you had Madden series out. You still had Tecmo Super Bowls coming out.
Was that Tecmo 2?
You had Konami and Capcom made their own NFL game on the Super Nintendo. So those
together or different?
Different.
Ones? Okay.
Different NFL games.
Stop calling audibles. Oh, I guess if we had the volume turned up a little bit, we could probably hear that there's an interception or a fumble, because I heard fumble.
Yeah, we do have the volume turned down, so we can't hear everything. We have it on really low volume, so the mic doesn't pick up the TV volume.
It's an unfortunate side effect of streaming and not having headphones.
First down.
Wow. You know, this is just a battle back and forth right now.
It's a back and forth turnover battle.
We're just doing so well on defense.
I wish I knew what the buttons did on defense.
I wish I felt like I was doing something on offense.
Well, you just basically chuck up the ball in this game.
I don't feel like I have much control. Like if I hold B a little bit too long, it just passes immediately.
Well, you better tap it then.
Ooh, QB sneak or QB sneaker.
Flea flicker.
I'm loving these.
You see you had a flea flicker?
No. I don't even want to imagine what that's like.
Oh! User tackle.
That was the first time where I actually saw my receiver and I saw that he was open, so I threw to him.
Good job.
Ready.
You're really coming along in Troy Aikman football.
Oh, man.
Blasting, and the Cowboys are standing tough in the red zone.
I gotta get a win here. Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Oh,
It's paid off.
I skipped everything.
What was that?
I just hit the button and it skipped everything.
So, I mean, that's a
What
side
a kick.
effect of no load times because of the cartridge. So, you know, that's a nice thing.
It is a perk.
Oh, look at that drive summary.
Nice little drive summary. Okay. That's pretty cool.
So, Troy Aikman football so far, Tom. Is there much to be excited about?
The only thing to be excited about really is that it's an officially licensed NFL game on the Atari Jaguar. You know, it gives it a little bit of clout. The fact that you had an NBA game, NBA Jam T, which is phenomenal on the Jaguar. And this game, I don't think it falls in the phenomenal category, but it's still an officially licensed NFL game, and it is somewhat playable. Go deep.
Yeah, I think that's a good statement. That's what the reviewer should have said, and they should have put it on the box. Somewhat playable.
This game's somewhat playable, and it's the best you're going to get on the Jaguar, so you might as well just pick it up. So if you bought the Jaguar, you better pick this thing up.
Or else.
Or else you got to play Cybermorph
You
forever.
The other option that I was going to pick was Doom on the Jaguar, which is way better.
Yeah, the Jaguar has some cool games. Doom is a good port. Doesn't have the music.
Ready.
Oh, third down. Fake punt.
First down.
What was that?
It was a fake punt.
I didn't even realize you were faking a punt on third down. So do the number
As
buttons
I'm
do
going-
anything?
As I'm going through these plays, unless I'm missing something, it doesn't look like there's any running plays. You pretty much like have to press the button while they're touchdown.
Touchdown.
Did
Oh,
you just do a backflip?
I thought it was just a jump in the air. If it was a backflip, it was a quick one.
It looks like a backflip to me.
No
Look
good.
at that.
How did I shank it?
That JPEG up there for the crowd. That's using the Jaguar power right there.
What, they just put a picture up there?
Yeah, you get an image of an actual crowd. Do you think it's probably the development team? They went to a high school football stadium,
Oh, I thought I picked that up.
and then they just sat in the crowd and they took a picture.
I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it. I really wasn't paying attention to. That could be what they did.
Hopefully, I can score a touchdown so we can see the beautiful crowd.
Sack City. Quarterback sack.
I didn't even see him.
You didn't know see him.
No, see him.
He was offsides and came in and just blasted you from behind. Oh, got the hands up.
So, since we've been doing the Tecmo podcast series, after listening to the podcast, I realized you and I have some pretty heavy Chicago accents.
Oh yeah, you don't want to get rid of this great Chicago accents like that. Safety. Got those
Is
points
that what
back.
happened?
I think so.
I can't-
Doesn't say it,
It
but
says on the Eagles 0.
okay, maybe.
How can I be on the 0?
Well, it's a less than the 1 yard line. You don't want to get rid of what's natural,
Turnover on down.
It's not going to be a first down.
Oh, that was 4th down.
I noticed watching some other people's retro gaming videos on YouTube, they say Mario instead of Mario.
Yeah, there's something wrong with those people.
But that's an accent.
Yeah, but the problem is Mario says his name in Mario
Yeah,
64.
I know.
It's a me, Mario.
I never get irritated by accents or when I hear any way someone's speaking. But that's like the one thing where I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe they're saying Mario.
Touchdown.
Oh, look at that little move right there.
Oh, wow.
Get down, get down.
That's 64 bits of power right there.
I don't even get an
That's-
option for 2-point conversion. Did you notice that?
Did you notice that there's not many options in this game? See? Look at that. It's just a JPEG.
That's pretty cool, though. It's a good way to use a picture.
I bet you that is a high school football stadium. It doesn't even look like it's full. Like, there's only a few people in that crowd.
It's pretty sweet. Oh, crap.
I mean, if you went to see a football game and it looked like this and not real people, you probably wouldn't want to go.
I would be in another universe.
It's all possible with the Oculus Rift.
It's all possible with the Oculus Rift. With virtual reality, you see Troy Aikman football, and it'll be the initial release launch date, like just full virtual reality. You're in the Troy Aikman football world.
I just can't imagine playing this on an emulator with the Oculus. You'd probably vomit.
Boom.
Injury on the field.
Is that Madden?
It sounds like injury on the field.
Boom!
Ace is the place.
there's not a lot of downtime between plays, and I do like that.
Yeah, navigating through the menus and how fast it goes from play to menu, it's really quick.
I'm not even picking my plays, and it's going okay.
First down.
You're just using player's choice.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to. The UI for the play selection is pretty bad. I don't want to scroll through all these plays just to find one that I want. The only one I'm gonna look for is the Hail Mary or QB sneaker. Yeah, fullback run right there. That's
Yeah, but you have to hit the button. Watch. Just pick it. See, you still have to.
It's still a run play.
So, yeah, this game, it's pretty much like NFL Blitz as far as run plays. It's not actually a run play. You still have to press the button to give them the ball. So it's not like an automatic handoff. Which I don't think that's a good idea.
There are penalties, and I haven't seen one yet. Where are these penalties?
What can you possibly do? It's funny, like, the defensive plays you could pick, like, it's just like 3-4. Usually that's a category you go into, and there's different defenses within the 3-4. You only got 9 seconds left for the half. Just so you know.
Well, that was a flea flicker. Didn't look like one, but it was.
4th and 5, what are you going to do?
I'm probably going to go for a pass play, Tom.
Alright. Lock it down here.
What's Troy's pitch? Apparently Troy Aikman has his own special plays in this game.
He has special plays for the Eagles.
So, if you think...
Oh, crap.
If we were back in the 16-bit era, right? And we could use... Oh, wait. This is how you do a 2-point conversion.
Oh, thanks.
You
Time the
audible.
game up.
So, if we were back in the 16-bit era, what modern athletes would have their own game? Like...
Oh, right now?
Like
That's
Troy
that's a
Aikman.
really good question. I think Cam Newton might be getting his first game this year after his MVP season. Peyton Manning would have had, like...
He would have had a series.
Yeah, he would have had, like, 20 games already. Tom Brady
It would just
would
be
have
called
had another...
Omaha.
Omaha 2004. Omaha 2007. Brady would have had his 20 games.
I think Brady and Peyton would definitely have had games.
Belichick would have had his game. The coach game.
Would there be
He'd
a
be-
mode where you could go watch the other teams practice?
Yeah, exactly. It's like the NFL coach game that EA made. That's the Belichick game. Bill Belichick's NFL head coach. But it's really like a detective game. He just snoops out the other teams. It'd be...
Is that what is this? This only shows up once.
I don't know, it's just like the special... I don't know, special teams play. But yeah, let's see, who else would have a game? Adrian Peterson might have had one in his earlier years. Whoa.
I think, T.O. might have been one, or Chad Johnson.
I don't think Ocho would have got his own.
No.
Mm-mm.
It would
Drew
just-
Brees might have snuck one in.
So you think it's mostly quarterbacks that would be getting their own game?
Yeah. I mean, the 16-bit era. Oh, hit him right in the chest. I think Deion Sanders had a game. He's a defensive back / wide receiver,
There
kick returner.
was a Deion Sanders game, yes.
Who else had a game? I don't think there were trying to think if there. Oh, Bo Jackson.
Fight!
He had a baseball game.
There is a Bo Jackson game that I think for the Game Boy that's called Bo Jackson 2 Games in 1. And I think it's a football game and a baseball
For the Game Boy.
I think so.
Wow.
I could be wrong. I have to fact check that.
I would love to test that one out.
Because when I was looking up multiplayer Game Boy games, I saw that in there.
Incomplete.
Oh.
This is going great.
Fight!
Just a quick. Oh. Almost got it in.
I really hope that we have time for a palate cleanser after this game.
Palate cleanser, yeah. We might need it. Although, another thing I like is the success rate of
Tip ball.
Passes.
the passes.
Yeah.
It's not extremely hard to complete a pass.
No, you can throw into triple coverage and
Yeah.
it doesn't make a difference.
It does a little bit.
I mean, I threw an interception once. Or twice. I don't remember. Did we not score in the first quarter?
Guess not.
It was all in the
It was
second.
all turnovers.
Oh, yeah, it was a big defensive battle. A short loss. 3rd and goal.
Man.
Ready.
Oh, that stupid heater's kicking on. It's humming.
Does it get picked up?
Yeah.
Oh,
I did a fake. That heater threw me off. I'll be right back. I gotta turn that crap off. We don't want that on the live stream.
So, yeah. If there was somebody in chat, I'd ask you what you think of Troy Aikman football, but there's nobody in chat. It's just me, apparently. Let me see if I can sneak a comment in before Tom gets back. Nope.
No, the play clock is winding down.
So's the game clock. Oh no, what did you do, Tom?
There's a penalty.
Oh. If you didn't have penalties on, do you think you would have gotten delay a game there?
Ready. Fight!
This is not the play I picked go well.
This is not the play you were looking for.
Oh, turnover.
Oh, great, I get the ball on the 1. You still have a scoring opportunity right now for a safety.
Yeah, I got something going.
Fight! Tip ball.
Oh, pick that off.
So yeah, if you ever decide to play this game, I think you should focus on picking a team that has good quarterbacks. Because there's nothing else going on.
Well, it's always hard to tell with these games if it actually does make a difference. Ooh, I went for the punt block there.
It paid
I
off.
was like, I'm blitzing every guy in. I'll stay back, and the punt returner will be back there just in case you throw a bomb.
Oh, man. I really hope that this is the final
Jukes.
score for this game. 13-15.
Be a solid score.
It's a weird score.
Oh yeah, that was the first time that happened to me where I held B too long and it just like threw it right away.
Now, you still get a playoff though.
It seems to work pretty good though. Just hold down B and.
Ready. Fight!
Punt block does work really well, Tom.
See if I can find a shotgun. Oh yeah, there's one.
It's just called shotgun, which would be another category.
Yeah, shotgun. You know what to do. Just get open. Oh!
I thought Hail Mary should be a shotgun play.
Well, you could throw a Hail Mary from any formation.
I I guess.
You just get the guys lined up and you just throw a bomb. Yeah, but in early sports games, Hail Marys always seemed pretty high success rates.
First down.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad, if you like throwing bombs, it's not a bad option to just go with Hail Mary.
You know, the good things I can say about this game is it moves kind of smooth.
The frame rate?
Yeah. I think it might be the monitor that we're using though, or the TV.
There's no slowdown. Oh crap! What did I do this time?
You picked another fake punt. I don't know how you keep picking fake punts. I didn't even pick a punt when I was on 4th down. There's a spread defense. The picture for it just looked like a big circle of dudes.
And that's the spread defense. Circle of dudes. Oh, touchdown! Through coverage.
That was it? He just did a little fist?
That's all he needs to do. This is a huge field goal right now. There's no wind. The wind was howling earlier, but now just a straight kick will do the trick.
There's that John Madden voice again.
Yeah, Williams was the developer for this game.
And what?
They were partnered with Midway, so I don't know what the relationship was there, or if Midway is just the publisher. I'm not so sure who the developer was.
Well, since this is the Atari Jaguar, who knows who actually developed this game? Because a lot of games on the Atari Jaguar have different developers, because it's just another team
true.
working on ports and whatever.
That's true.
Wasn't the NBA Jam one done?
It was done by like Atari and High Voltage Software,
Yeah.
which is actually a company that's still around.
Yeah, they're in the Chicago area.
Yeah, so. And they did a good job, so that's probably why they're still around. I'm sure the success of the Atari Jaguar game wasn't what raked in the cash. Hey, what's up, Hockey D Slim? It's good to finally get a viewer commenting on the stream.
Oh yeah, right in the 4th quarter. It's beautiful.
It's a 22-13 ball game. We're playing some Troy Aikman football on the Atari Jaguar.
It's so exciting. I'm so glad you're here. Look at that. Look at that pass. That was for you, Darren.
First down.
Cracks has been using your Hail Mary plays.
That's what you gotta do.
Let's go lockdown.
I always was a fan of the Hail Mary. I remember playing backyard football, and you could create your own plays, and they didn't have a Hail Mary, so I made one, and I call it the bomb.
The bomb.
Ready, set.
Dude, Shane O'Mac is in charge of Monday Night Raw. I
Bad.
thought if he lost at WrestleMania that he wouldn't be.
Here comes the money.
Wasn't that the thing that was supposed to happen?
Money talks. Here comes the money. Dollar, 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 dollar. We should have played a wrestling game. That would have been a better choice.
Yeah, there's no. I
Even
don't think
if it
there's any
would've been-
wrestling games on the Jag.
It didn't last long enough for a wrestling game to get there. We should have played Royal Rumble for the Dreamcast.
Oh,
It would have been
please.
better than this game.
No, this game's better than that game.
I disagree.
I'd rather play this
8
game
players
than
in the ring or 9 players in the ring.
It's just a disgrace to the Dreamcast, that game.
No, it's fantastic.
Do you like that game?
It's the most ridiculous Royal Rumble I've ever played.
Vince gave him control of Raw. That's pretty cool, Darren.
That's because Triple H lost to Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Triple H and Stephanie, they're done.
They can go retire now.
Oh,
Ready, set, blue, 28. Red, 36. Height.
you're going for 2.
Tip ball.
Oh,
What? It
Off
bounced off
two
like
tip
3.
balls. New Day Rock, New Day Rock. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you like those guys?
Those guys are great. They're so,
They're animated.
I would say hype, but I don't really particularly like that word.
Well, you just said it, so look. Yeah, you see the field seems like a cylinder.
Yeah,
It's dipped in.
I think that's a result of old
Yeah, you don't like Triple H, the game.
technology.
It's all about the game.
It might just
Not
be
playing it.
visual perspective, too, of the field and the lines. It creates that effect.
Fumble. Knocked away.
No!
Did you know that there is a
Oh, I picked up that fumble. Thank goodness.
third-person perspective
You hate Shameless?
running game, or on the NES, where it's behind you, and you're running through like a 3D environment? It's called 3D Runner.
No, I didn't know about that.
It's a pretty weird looking game.
Is it good or it's just?
I don't know. Never played it.
Hey, Hockey D Slim, what do you think of Troy Aikman's football that we're playing right now?
Haha. Game sucks.
Down.
He read my mind. He's like, hey, before you start talking, let me tell you how this game is. It just blows. It sucks. It's horrible.
I disagree. I think this game is awesome.
Like I said, I think this game is somewhat playable. And it being your only officially licensed football game.
Yeah, Tom. If
the brutal sports football looks like it would be a lot more fun than this. And I don't have that game, but it looks, from what I've seen of it, it looks a lot more fun.
you know, if I only had an Atari
Now
Jaguar,
he says it's cool.
this guy doesn't know what he's thinking. I can make a political comment right now, but I'm not going to. But
Oh, 2-minute warning. You hear that buzzer? It's wide open. Oh, what a pancake right there.
this is yeah. So if I only had the Atari Jaguar and I wanted to play a football game, I guess I would play this.
Ready, set,
Oh no. How do you call a timeout? There we go.
What is that?
You hit options and then B. It's pretty easy to call a timeout.
Why does this game, or why does the Jaguar have a button that says options and one that says pause?
Well, one of them's to pause the game, and the other one is to like go to an options menu.
fumble.
I think it's fairly innovative. Oh no, you got the ball.
I guess start and select is pretty old.
Sox play at 9:05. That's nice. Is it their first game of the season?
Yep. It's not the home opener though, I don't think. Today would be a terrible day to play baseball.
Yeah, today's not a good day to play baseball in Chicago. It's been snow flurries on April 4th. Yeah, it's sack.
I saw a good meme for that. It was of the soup Nazi, and it said, "You live in Chicago and you want spring? No spring for you."
Yeah, pretty much. You were just kind of like,
Oh, that's like the first time I ever incompleted a wide open pass in this game.
we have like a few days of spring and a few days of fall, I feel like, and the rest is either, just somewhat summer and well, we get winter. We get like a month of summer last year.
Here's the flea flicker, Tom.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh my goodness.
Little dance.
I'm losing in this game.
Are you?
Yeah.
Didn't even notice.
Hockey D Slim, he's all about special events. That's all he's talking about right now. We're really concentrating on this game. I'm down now. There's 44 seconds left.
Guns N'
I'm about
Roses.
to lose to
at
Lumberjack.
Soldier Field.
Lumberjack cracks.
Darren, you could not pay me to go see Guns N' Roses at Soldier Field. I hate to say it.
I'm glad you had that short kick.
I've heard Welcome to the Jungle one too many times in my life.
Darren, he's going to post a video of him singing it. Troy Aikman.
You know, this game's really missing like a soundtrack in the background. Oh, did you see one of the options, Tom?
What, instant replay?
Instant replay.
No, thank you.
I think we should give the good viewers out there a shot of instant replay.
Why is he so slow? I'm zigzagging like Tecmo. Oh, he fumbled.
Oh, man.
All right, it's out of bounds.
This
Let's
is
just stop the
huge.
clock.
I need to start paying attention.
Yeah, there's 22 seconds left. You're about to lose.
Ready, hike!
Yes!
Oh, punt block did not pay off.
I saw that formation. That's why I hit it right away.
Ready!
All right, let's do this. A little bit of
Wait,
wind.
audible.
Right through. Just move the kick over a little bit with that strong wind to the left.
You know, there's something that I noticed on the players that I really want to point out, but we have to wait until there's a snap.
All right.
Fumble!
Oh, no.
Fumble.
What is this?
Yes, and that is
This
probably going to conclude this game.
Nonsense.
9 seconds left.
So don't snap the ball
See,
right away.
Is there a knee? I don't think so.
Don't snap the ball. Let me point this out to you.
All right.
Ready!
What's up?
Set! Hut!
Look at the definition on the butts.
Yeah, they got some good
They
shading.
got some nice shading on the butts.
That's the realism you can expect from the Atari Jaguar. That's all you can do. No QB kneel, just QB sneak. Just put your quarterback at
Just
risk
stood
at the
there.
game. Yes! A 1-point victory. It was not that satisfying in this game. I can't say it was.
I didn't even realize that I was winning at one point. That's how much fun I was having.
Yeah, there's a lot of offense in that game. I had 416 yards passing. You had 335. The rushing in this game is pretty much non-existent. You have to tap the button as the running back's going past you, and it doesn't look like it's going to be very successful. So, this is pretty much a predominantly passing game, and with the quarterback as your cover athlete for it, I mean, what else can you expect? I guess you could expect a couple handoffs.
I could expect a better simulation game. I wouldn't say that this is an arcade style game.
Yeah, you know, there's so many games in the 80s and 90s that fall in that category. Like, we're supposed to be simulation, but we're really arcade because we just didn't have the technology at the time and we just couldn't make it that real. You know, there were no penalties besides delay of game.
You know, I'm fine with that. You know, the game could have been horribly unplayable if there was constant penalties.
Like, at least that game went by pretty quickly for 5-minute quarters when me and Joey Venture played the NFL Quarterback Club 2000 on the Dreamcast. The game took so long so that the editing put me in a submission because the game took like over an hour and a half because there were so many incomplete passes. Because when you threw the ball, you had to press what kind of catch you wanted. A regular catch, a jumping catch. And if you didn't press those buttons, the receiver would not catch the ball.
That's brutal.
Yeah. So, yeah, Hockey D is not, he's unresponsive, so he must be really into Raw right now. He's really into Shane O'Mac. And, yeah, I think we got a good little stream in. I always like to get in a little Atari Jaguar when I can. It's an obscure system. Don't have too many obscure systems. Have a lot of sports games. And wanted to play some Troy Aikman football today, so if you watch the stream, thanks for watching. If you watch it in the future, that's cool too.
Yeah, I mean, Troy Aikman football was worth a little gander. I don't know if I would return to it, but it was pretty decent.
Yeah, it's a part of the history on the Jaguar, and I'm glad we got to experience it. But that's about it. We'll put it back in the bin, and it won't be touched for a while. So that's going to conclude the stream, and we'll be back with some more retro sports